Dude, I was literally talking to you guys this whole time. Okay, I'll start from the beginning again. Nismo, GG's on the first, good morning. Darth, GG's on the second, good morning. Sorry you were greeted by a timeout yesterday, but the wheel had spoken. Then I said, Darth, we've got 3 retro jams stacked, as well as 2 drawies. So when I'm feeling better, we're going to be drawing and listening to some good retro music. Heck yeah. All the participation trophies, thank you. I'm not going to read them all off again. 0% imagination, what up, dude? Edikayo, welcome in. Flo, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Good morning, Stallion51. Darth, I'm chugging it. I'm popping pills and chugging syrups. I'm trying everything I can. I'm supposed to be bed resting a lot, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm getting, like, yeah, I slept a lot yesterday, but I'm getting fucking tired of just staying in bed. But like, legit, I don't really have the energy to do much else. So I figure, I mean, at least a 3 or 4 hour stream is something to make me feel like I'm doing something. I don't know. I'm taking my medicine and resting like they told me. It's not like I'm doing anything strenuous. I'm just sitting up for a little while, chatting with you guys. Jay West, thank you for the 435 streak. I appreciate that. Real Freckle, what's up? Yeah, Black Square was here and was actually talking to you guys, but oh well. Boo, good morning. Battlezar, good morning. Mayor JT, good morning. Watch all of Berserk in bed. I just recently watched all of not too long ago. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. See if anything new is happening around here. Thank you, Flo. I appreciate you. Thank you, Flo. I need a barrel. I need a lantern that's lit. I don't have anything that can light a lantern. Awkwardly smiles at camera. Did I tell you what? I like that we found the ability to, oh wow. I like that we found the ability to, increase our damage output. Like, I like that we found, like, the foods that increase our moves. I'm trying to get enough copper ore together so we can rebuild this Pokemon Center. Trying to get enough copper ore to rebuild the Pokemon Center. It's 40 degrees and windy here for me, ZJO. 40 degrees and windy. The only reason I know that is because that's what my computer says. Oh wow, I'm literally almost out of. I'm glad that we have such a chill game to play while I'm feeling like crap. It really does make a difference. To not have to, like, be stressed out about, like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was trying to play Kaizo right now, that'd be game over for me. I'd be like, nah, I can't do this. Sorry, y'all. But with something like this, I can at least come hang out for a little bit. And I don't feel like I'm putting too much strain. Yeah. Nah, that's been a really cool part. So, like, I have this power, which is pretty cool. Like, that makes terraforming a lot easier. Yo, what up, Lipo? Lipo, I found out you're a Happy Masks bud. He was telling me he was tripped out because he saw you using my emote. Yeah, dude. Your boy Sean. I think that's Happy's real name. So, did he not recommend you to my stream? Did you, like, organically find my stream on your own, and then you guys both came to the conclusion that you both watch? Yo, Skelly Shell, my favorite winch this side of the web. Good morning. How are you? Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, dude. Happy was a founder here, man. He's been around for a very, very, very long time. Been around for a very long time. He cracks me up, dude. He's a funny guy. He's a silly boy. He's a silly boy, that's for sure. Okay. I don't have the basin. I think the basin's all the way in the other. I think the basin's all the way in the other camp. Very unfortunate. Oh, if I had vine rope, I could. Nice. Alright. Let's go back down over here. And I believe we can make another habitat. Nice. Okay, that's sick, dude. Bet. Alright. That's not bad. Hmm. Okay. Boom. Boom. It's like, the Graveler comes in handy, dude. This Graveler transformation is legit. I like that you can just kind of roll out anywhere too. Like a pretty legit transformation. No, thanks for the bits.
Bleepo just cheered 25 bits.
You spent a chunk last night repairing them. Oh, well, that's crazy. I already have.
Thank you!
Bleepo just cheered 25 bits.
Yo, Bleepo, thanks for the bits, dude. Appreciate it.
Oh! Thank you!
Bleepo just cheered 25 bits.
Alright, I think we've gotten pretty much did the dailies. That's what I wanted to look at. Thanks for the bits, guys. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing alright this morning. Sorry I'm still pretty low energy and stuff. I just figured we would cut up a little bit and do our thing. Good morning, Tuka. How you doing this morning, big dog? On Mindflow, it says you did 5 bits twice. It says you didn't do any more. It just says you did 5 and 5. Just so you know. Ironing. Oh yeah, dude. Wario World is wild. It's a good game though. I see Tuka's up early playing. Yo,
I'm
thank you
sorry,
for the
somebody
200
trying to
bits,
talk
Flo.
to me while I'm working?
Yes, baby Billy, it was the boy.
Boy.
Listen here, TJ. You don't speak to me during rehearsal unless you've spoken to. You understand?
You
My name
understand?
is BJ. You know that.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
_
Ooh,
Cephalo
dude, if we
just
get a Murkrow,
cheered
I'd be so
200
happy.
bits.
I love Murkrow.
Sky_Shadow sent. Trey, people say Vaporeon is the most breedable Pokemon. No, says I. Ditto is superior in every way. Simply show a Ditto a picture of a person, and it can replicate them. Get a bunch of Dittos and monetize them. That's right, a Pokemon brothel. It might not be legal in the Pokemon world, but who cares when you're rich as a poke pimp?
Here you go, dude. Poke pimp instead of a poke pimp. Appreciate that, Sky. Thank you so much, man. I don't remember where we had the iron melting place. Like it's wherever Magmar is. Wherever Magmar. Oh, here's another one. Who's this one? Apparently, I'd left traces when I hacked the servers. It was enough for them to track me down. The people from the Foundation were surprisingly polite, and they explained what was happening in detail. I had no intention of writing it all here. They said humanity in its current state can't prevent it. The Foundation, together with other regions, had formed a plan to evacuate all humanity into space. The plan was already in motion. My head was spinning at the outrageous tale. What would become of the Pokemon? When I put the question to them, they described their Pokemon conservation project. I forgot about the coal pile Pokemon. Yeah. I think his name's literally like something coal. Okay. So there's another. This is the this is the second furnace. The lore is definitely unexpected. I would agree. Yo, thanks for the hype train, guys. I appreciate that.
Zacharyon's Media sent. Hey, welcome back to Plain Old Trey's Twitch streams, Flu Edition. I'm going to be showing off some more Pokemon Pokopia for you cool cats and kittens before transitioning into playing some smooth jazz and cuddling with my cat Opie on a dreary cold day here in Treytown. Don't touch that dial. Coming right back at you.
Is it really that quiet? Should I pull the mic closer to my face? Should I like turn up the volume some? Zach's messing with you. Oh, okay, okay. Just want to make sure. Thank you for the bit, Zach. Thanks for the hype train, guys. Appreciate y'all for coming out to hang out. I know it's not the most ideal conditions for me to stream, but I also am just getting tired of being bedridden, so if I can do this for just a little bit, I feel like it's better than nothing. We're trying to collect iron ore right now, if you're wondering what's going on. Lupo, how's the game? The game's great, man. I don't typically play games like this. Like, this isn't my cup of tea in the longest of shots. But because it's Pokemon and because there's lore, I like it. One of the best parts of my day. I appreciate that, man. That makes me feel good, dude. Makes me feel good. Okay, so he's working on that one. I want to say there's another one. Yeah. I think the other one's like across the way, maybe. We had the, nice. I'm not sure how much of the railroad track we could actually rebuild, but I think I've got a decent amount. Yeah, we're going the right way. This is where the other one. Going the right way. What's Plain Old Trey's take on roller coasters? I actually really like roller coasters. I really enjoy theme parks and like amusement parks and like wild rides and things that like get me like make my stomach, you know, drop. And I love stuff like that. I've always really liked stuff like that. So I've always really enjoyed stuff like that. Well, I'll tell you what, dude, today my body is aching. You know how they say that's one of the symptoms? Body aches. I haven't really felt that. Today, I'm feeling that. Feeling the old body ache. My back and fucking... Alright, so that's all we got for right now. You like spinning rides, but your old man stomach can't handle them anymore. That's interesting. I guess I haven't been on one, dude, since I've been older. I guess I have not been, I don't think I've been to an amusement park as like an adult. As a teenager, I loved them. The chills and aches are the worst part for me. So I'm like sweating out a fever again. You know. Yeah, I mean, Flo, I haven't been sick. Like Shannon was saying, you never are sick. And a lot of the regulars, I don't think have ever seen me sick. I haven't been sick in like 5 years, dude. It's literally been years since I've been sick. Which is why I'm like so annoyed. Because it's like the one time I go out to do things with you know, like some friends I'm like, come on, really? Oh, wow. The area is so warm and comfortable, it makes me want to spew out fire. Are you here to relax too? You want to live here? I thought we were gonna get a Murkrow. Then we got all our best stuff. Yo, welcome in, Doc. How you doing this morning, big dog? We're doing another little day with Pokopia, Doc, because that. there's a new German beer hall around my house. I was able to play some Poke last. That's pretty cool. Pokemon. Oh yeah, no, I'm not too worried. Okay. The reason I asked about HLG is because I literally just hadn't heard from them forever. People have lives. I don't freak out when I don't see something. It's just like he's a mod, you know, and I'd reached out and I still haven't heard anything from him. So it's like to not hear anything from somebody that's been around for years. It's kind of weird. That's the only reason I asked about him the other day. Yeah. I'm sure. Alright. So, reached out to him the other day. He's doing okay. Good deal. Yeah, that's Magmar. He's making iron ingots for me so I can restore the Pokemon Center. That's Magmar. He's got to make some iron ore for us, or iron bars for us, so we can rebuild the Poké Center. Thank you guys for the hype train. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I pissed him off, if he's doing okay, or what's going on. You know. I know he was in the hospital. But, like, usually when I privately reach out to him, he's pretty quick to respond. So that's why I was like, oh, I guess. And I mean, the fact that he responded to odd times with Q, kind of, I feel like maybe I had pissed him off or something. So whatever. As long as he's healthy and alive, that's all that I really care about. If he's upset with me over something, then there's nothing I can do about that. But no, I reached out to him and literally was like, hey man, I heard you're in the hospital. I haven't heard from you in a while. Just wanted to make sure you were okay. Ah, cool. Oh, good deal. That is not. I could have sworn we had more limestone. I can get some. Oh, me neither. But you never know with people, dude. I could have accidentally said something in crossing that, I don't know. People aren't the best at talking when something upsets them. And I'm like quite the opposite. When something upsets me, I'm very vocal to let people know, hey, I don't appreciate it. You never know. I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying, like, it's definitely a possibility. I say a lot of goofy shit. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm just glad that somebody could let me know that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about it, guys. Genuinely. You guys gave it a thumbs up. He's been alright. Okay. Very cool. Good to know. Happy to hear. Man. Tree shaded flower bed. Now, can the flowers be any flowers? Specifically wildflower. All right. Isn't that the truth, Dallas? So the Rotom wants to have a party. Let's have a party. Damn, Dallas. Dude, I thought you said on her MRI cosplay, Dallas, and I was over here trying to picture how one would cosplay as an MRI. That's literally how I read that. Is she doing okay? Well, considering it's March 12th. Back to school. Party cooking pot. This place looks like it's good for a party. There's lots of space. Clear the ash. Whoa. Riolu. Let's go, dude. That's crazy. This isn't even like his habitat. Well, it is. Nice. Okay, well, we need to clear out this area, so I think this is where Graveler is going to come in handy. Bunches of balloons. Dude, clearing out all the stuff is... I still am like, there's got to be a faster way that I just don't have yet. Also, I don't know what to do with all this volcanic ash. Got a fuck ton of volcanic ash. Oh yeah, the Graveler's a huge quality of life upgrade to Demolition, that's for sure. You want it like in the center? Nice, Dallas.
You've probably heard.
Have you seen this little guy?
We have, and its name is Molehills. It eats all of the shit. Welcome in.
All right. Molehills, what's up? Good morning.
God, molehills eat shit.
You doing okay? Your voice sounds a bit different today. I mean, Odd Times with Q. I don't know if you heard yesterday, but diagnosed with the flu. I have the flu right now. I'm just doing short streams. These short streams. Just doing a few short streams. I think we need more houses. I think Riolu needs to just shut up. Thank you, Challer. I appreciate it. Yo, what up, Bert? How you feeling today? Honestly, man, I have slight concerns, Bert. I genuinely thought I'd be feeling way better today. And the fact that I'm not kind of has me like, what the fuck? I genuinely thought I'd be. Yo, Darth, thank you for the 5 minutes, buddy. I appreciate that. Also, Jesse is developing a cough.
Darth
which
Locutos
also
gifted
has me
5
concerned.
subscriptions to the community.
Yo, Darth, thank you so much, bro. Sharing is caring. Flu can last a while. Lasted a full 5 days. Boo, that's kind of how I am. All day meetings and a flight later. Feel better. Did you get a flu shot? No. Nope. Didn't get a flu shot. Just got the flu. Because I went and stayed in a house full of fucking guys. And we went out like the downtown scene, even though I wasn't drinking, just the sheer exposure to the amount of people I was around for multiple days. Guarantee, you know, when I go places with Jesse, we're both very hygienic, we're both very healthy, we're both very, you know, I went and stayed in a house with 10 other guys in that big Airbnb. I'm not blaming any of them, but I'm just saying conditions weren't necessarily in my favor. In the sense that, like, if it were me and Jesse going on a trip, I wouldn't be eating like shit. I wouldn't be, you know what I mean? I felt like I just didn't. I felt like I wasn't set up for success. It is what it is. It is what it is. Can't blame nobody but myself. Cause like, dude, there was a part of me, I was like, I know I'm gonna get sick. Like, I knew it before the trip started. I shouldn't have said that. That's like not what you want to say. You want like, no, I'm not gonna be sick. But dude, I just knew it. I just fucking knew it. I was like, I'm gonna get sick. There's no way. I was like, I never do anything where I'm prolonged around people that I'm not usually around. Like, anytime I'm spending a lot of time around, right? It's with Jesse. So I'm with Jesse like all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's gonna happen when you're exposed to like shit that you're not normally around? Well, chances are, if it's not the most hygienic, probably gonna. Essentially, that's what happened. grateful for this Pokopia game, though. This is honestly, like, this is legit, like, probably the best game I could ask for while feeling sick. It's quite legit to play. Yeah, we were kind of the same. Just hanging with Mr. Mole, but general public is icky. Been there, done that. Never had the flu till I got flu shots in the military. Flu is a bastard. It's been a while since I've been doing something like that. All right, Flo. I'm blaming Trib. Never had the flu until I got flu shots. Yeah, I've never had the flu in general. Apparently, according to the doctor we were talking to, whenever I was getting things checked out, they were saying that it's like this year, for whatever reason, it's like really rough. Like a lot of people seem to be getting it. A and B, like both variants. She said this year's just been one of those years. She said even she's even seen like that people who come in and they're like, no, I got my flu shots. Doesn't matter. Hasn't mattered. So I'm not saying that it matters or doesn't matter to you guys. I'm just telling you what my doctor told me. He was like, you'd be surprised at the amount of cases we've had that people literally did all the things you're supposed to do and still got fucked. And I'm not gonna lie, shit like that actually annoys me too. I know, we don't have everything perfected down to a science when it comes to the human body. Trust me, I get it. But shit like that does bug me. It's like, oh, you're supposed to get this because this is the thing that's going to help you, blah, 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 blah. And then you get it and nothing happens still. You still fucking get the shit. Like, that, to me, that's annoying. That's like using something in a Pokemon game because it tells you it's going to do something. It doesn't do the thing. What? I thought this was supposed to raise my stats or something. Odd. It's not to make you immune, it's supposed to make it manageable. See, I feel like in that regard, I don't know. Like, I know mine's taken a little while to get out of the way. I feel like it's been very manageable, just like from a healthy lifestyle perspective. Like, I feel like pretty much, like, I know it's gonna pass through. It's fine. But I feel like what really, like I said, I feel like what really brought it on was just being in a house full of people that I'm not usually around. Very similar to kids in school. You know, like kids in school. I mean, you know, Skelly, you have kids. They're around a bunch of strange people's antibodies and this, that, and the other that they're not normally around. Or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know, I can't think straight. Thanks, Bleepo. You too, bud. Appreciate you for stopping it. Oh, wow. I have to be powered up for that, huh? I'm almost out of Black Rock. Can I just make this my house? Alright. more houses. I just wish Riolu go kick rocks, bro. Nobody was asking for more houses until he showed up. Now that he showed up, all of a sudden we need more houses. Nobody wanted more houses till your bitch ass got. Can I confess something? Can you keep a secret? Yeah, boo. What's your secret? I believe it. People are gross. The flu shots are based on last year's few mutations. The flu shot, it still has a good chance of reducing duration and how hard it hits. Part of a 3-person team who's supposed to log all of our business interactions on Salesforce. Recently we made changes and now I can see I'm the only one who's been doing that. So I haven't used Salesforce in 3 weeks. They fire me. They're firing all of us. Wow, boo. That's insane. Damn, dude. About the hospital beds, too. That's crazy, boo. All or none. Good luck. I like it, Nismo. You shut up out of nowhere. Don't show up uninvited and complain about not having a house. I agree. Anyone looked into leaks, or was it early? So I don't see Centro Leaks talking about it. And I'll be real with you. Centro Leaks on Twitter tend to be like the Pokemon. The Pokemon leak thing, and I haven't seen anything really talking about it, so all right. Like, all this ash is annoying, dude, because, like, it just takes up inventory space, too. I feel like this area is cool, but I don't like all the ash. But I get it. You know, the volcano erupted, right? Why wouldn't the area be covered in, you know, I understand what it's going for. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Back to my last day of mandatory training. Have fun. Catch you all tomorrow. Thanks, Bert. I like to see the Pokemon hanging out in the hot springs. Chow, Bert. My man just hit you with a chow. That's fire. You don't hear people say chow too much. Unless it's like a video game. I never hear anybody say chow in real life. Unless it's like a video game or a movie. It's pretty hot. I like that. I don't feel, I lack the self-confidence to say chow. I lack the self-confidence. Chow. Rubik's Cube. Yeah, man, it's all good. We just got the flu, bro. Come on. Just the flu. How do you guys feel about the use of the word chow? Want to get some chow? Chow mein. Dude, it's... Ooh, another Pokemon habitat discovery. I like... Okay, so I can't decide what my favorite part of this game is yet. I kind of like... I think, like, one of the parts I really like is when you find the habitats, and then it's like, now you know that you can, like, build them. Like, I really enjoy, I enjoy, like, making their habitats, like, come to life, and then seeing the Pokemon spawn in them. I think that that's really cool. Skelly and like Mole and Flo and anyone else playing this, have you finished the main storyline yet? Because, like I said, from everything I've heard, you should try to finish the main storyline before you start terraforming, because, like, you're gonna get all the things you need to terraform better if you finish the main storyline. But I feel like in order to finish the main storyline, dude, there's a lot of shit you gotta do. You can't just, oh yeah, I finished the story. Like, it's not that easy. But, like, I swear people online be talking like it's easy to just get through this. I'm like, bro, nah, because he needs me to find a million fucking things. They need me to go do 1,000,001 things to get this right, to get that right. I don't know. It doesn't feel like one of those games where it's like, oh yeah, just complete the story and you're done with the story in like a few minutes. It feels like it's like, nah, finish the story. The story's gonna take you a hot minute. I'm going to mainline it to try to get the jump luff thing first since it's limited. Oh yeah, I need to, speaking of jump luff, I need to go get the skip loop here. I have a jump luff, I need a skip loop. Yo, Nicocino, thank you so much for redeeming that participation trophy. I hope you're doing well today, sir. Oh, look at that. Hooray, I would like to live here. Wait, what? Roly-coly. I had one of those once. What game are those from? Is that Black and White? Those are from? Because I definitely had one of those on my squad because it had 3 evolution. You know, the Sword and Shield was when those first came around. Is that right? I definitely had the tier 3 evolution. I really enjoyed it too on the team. I thought it was pretty good, dude. Thought it was pretty good, dude. All right. Dude, still so much. So dry. Dude, the Riolu wanting more houses is fucking killing me. What do we need for the Pokemon Center? I think the Pokemon Center gets priority over that. Dude, Corviknight. Corviknight's great. Corviknight was great. I actually really, really liked Corviknight. I love when a game has the good bird evolution. Not every game hits it on the mark, but for the most part, they all tend to do pretty well with that. Like Gen 4, I really liked Staravia, Staraptor, Starly. I thought those were really cool birds. I didn't really care for Talonflame. I know everybody is like, Talonflame's busted. Talonflame was kind of whack to me. Didn't really care for it that much. I like Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. Obviously, those are goated. Like goated classics. I really like Talos Swellow, even though it's only a 2-stage evolution. I like the color scheme. I like the color scheme of Talos. I'm trying to think of other bird Pokemon that the different gens have done so far. Yo, what's up, Tofu? How you doing, brother? Yo, good morning, Quadruple Zero, lol. Something about getting all your work done in the first hour of work feels nice. Yeah. I only use Talonflame to make eggs hatch faster. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, chat, what's your favorite birds from Pokemon? What's your favorite, like, flying type? Like, not flying, because without going into legendaries, like, just standard birds, which ones are your favorite? It's so cheesy, but I really do think, like, Pidgeotto, like, Pidgeot, seriously might be, to this day, still one of my favorites. I just thought they were so cool. And Pidgeot's so badass. Got that Pedialyte on deck. Dude, the blue flavor's so good. The blue flavor, so good, dude. Pidgeot's the best, no question. I agree. Pidgeot, something about it, dude. Pidgeot's just like literally like the coolest fucking one, dude. 160, baby. Type B can't mess with us. Yeah, that's right, dude. This is the flu streak. I like Noctowl and Gold. See, I think Noctowl's cool, but like, I don't know. He's not as badass as like some of the other birds. Also, playing through that Fire Red playthrough we're doing and using Pharaoh. I don't know anybody who would ever pick Pharaoh. This is also probably one of the... We're not going to play too many more days of Pokopia. I'm only playing this because it's like very chill. And I don't really feel like putting a lot of energy or mental capacity. Farfetch'd is also good. So we were talking about Farfetch'd on this most recent playthrough of Red I was doing. I've never used Farfetch'd. However, I know in Sword and Shield they gave him that evolution. And his evolution's supposed to actually be pretty nasty. I don't know. I've never actively like pursued like time to use a Farfetch'd. That's pretty cool to hear. Anybody else utilize a Farfetch'd? You can get that one from trading that dude. Never did it. Well, I would get it and just put it in the piece. I wanted to see what this was. Huh. Oh no. Did we have anything in here? No. That's just cooking. That's the bread oven. Alright, so let's do this. I think we can go back to Wasteland. Surfetched. Trey has to get sick to be a cozy gamer. You find its attitude funny? I think it was the anime when I was small. Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. Watching the Pokemon show certainly influenced how I felt about certain Pokemon, because I would get to see them in action in the show, right? Though I did always hate the episode where they were telling that one kid not to evolve as Eevee. Shut the fuck up, dude. Put pressure on him. Evolve that son of a bitch. Does Dragonite count as a bird? If you want it to. I'll let it count as a bird for you. Tofu's favorite bird is Dragonite, guys. Yo, look at our boy. Look at our boy Ivysaur. I don't like... Okay, well then... I don't like obese dragons. Fair enough, dude. What was that one? It's like an old Disney movie. It's like a green dragon. Big. He's kind of like... Reminds me of that. Now, we did the event yesterday. Remember, we did the event yesterday, and we knew I need to get Skiploom's habitat out so we can get the Skiploom. But before I do that, I have to go back to the Dream Island, which means in one of these storage containers is going to be something we need. That's the worst part about this game, man. They genuinely need to fix this storage shit. Like, if it stays like this, bro, I will end up getting tired of the game from literally having to try to fucking find things that I put in storage. It just, because to me, it makes no sense. Like, it's such an easy fix. They could easily fix it. It's like, are they going to do anything about it? This is literally the fastest. Okay, I'll tell you something cool about this game. Well, I think it's cool. I like to see things perform well, right? I like to see a game come out of nowhere and make mad money and just throw everybody off. Like, what? Why is this game making money like that? What's happening? I love when shit like that goes down, okay? So... I think it's really cool that this game is as big as it is right now, as far as like how much it's sold, how much attention it's still getting on Twitch. I mean, it's a tough category to stream in when you got, you know, the bigger, so many bigger fucking just like massed around accounts in the top 10, right? So it's still a pretty tough category to stream under. But I like whenever you can, like, play something like this and just see, like, okay. Because, like, I play it, and this isn't my type of game. But the fact that they literally built in this story, and this is like a post-apocalyptic Kanto, like something has happened to Kanto, and all the humans had to leave the planet, and they left the Pokemon. And then the Ditto wakes up, and the Ditto's like, brother, what's going on? And the Ditto runs into another Pokemon, that Tangrowth, and they're like, what's going on? And they're like, yo, let's restore everything and see if we can bring the humans back. Something about that, dude. I think it's really cool. I like it. I think that that's a very cool premise for the game. And it makes me want to play, because it makes me want to know what is actually happening here. Like, what's going on here. Now, the gameplay loop, I'm sure, it hasn't for me yet, but I'm sure the gameplay loop will get dull after a while. But we're not too concerned about that just yet. Alright, so here's my thoughts. Let's put everything into this box, and we're going to come back for our inventory after we do the Mystery Island. Because the Mystery Island, you know, we'll go to, and we'll only be able to do, you know, just this Mystery Island. So we'll go get cotton spores, come back, and then when we come back, we should be able to get the last thing we need for Skiploom's habitat, make Skiploom appear. We should be able to capture the Skiploom, and then then move on. I've watched it and played myself. It's great. Nice, Kronks. It's kind of weird that this ended up being a console seller that they didn't expect to be a console seller. Isn't that wild? Like, people are buying Switch 2s now for this game. Peach Dragon. Yeah, that's the one. Or was that Puff the Magic Dragon? You're right, it's Peach Dragon. Trey hates the storage. You have to be like OCD almost. Nice, Edakael. Nice, Kronks. Welcome in, Kronks. So we don't know how they left them. They had a conservation act in place for the Pokemon, but we don't know what it was yet, Michael. We did find the one thing yesterday that made it sound like the humans were putting the Pokemon in PCs. Not NPC, but inside the PCs to try to conserve them. So maybe that's what's happening, and as the PCs break down, the Pokemon are like getting released into the wild again or something. I don't know. Mewtwo probably murdered everyone. Probably. Once again, I do want to say I appreciate you guys who come to hang out for these chill streams while I'm not feeling well. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to being able to get back to our routine and playing some different playthroughs and beating games again and stuff like that. But in the meantime, I will simply enjoy playing Pokopia and talking to the chat. I believe next Friday, it was supposed to happen this Friday. I had stuff okay, so this is the most frustrating part about it, Edakael, is like, okay, so last Friday when I left and took that day off, I was supposed to link up with Tofu for his front page day, because he was on front page, and play Slay the Spire 2 multiplayer. I had to pass on that. Already frustrated because the work thing. I like to be able to have opportunities to do things. You know. So I was like, alright, well, fuck. So then Monday ends up being an extra day because we got rained out. So I'm like, okay, this is another day. Then the fucking flu hits. Fantastic. Just wonderful. I have to take off because of the flu Tuesday. Then, not only do I have to take off Tuesday, but Tuesday is Mario Day. So I was going to just, you know, it's just a basic cosplay, but I was going to dress up as Mario and play Grand Poo World 2 in one sitting. Because I haven't played Grand Poo World 2 in a while, so I thought that would be really fun. So I was going to do that. Then I had plans for this Friday. Tofu and I were going to do an archipelago together. So now it's turned into everything getting delayed, moved around, pushed around, not being able to do the things I want to do when I wanted to do it. Almost blew that up. But that's cool because we needed a big lost relic for Tangra. So we'll hold on to that. So like we were gonna do an archipelago. It just fucking ruined all my plans, and it's very frustrating to me because I'm a guy who, like, once I have something planned and I have ideas for something and I know that nothing is standing in the way from executing those ideas, I get really, really hard on myself when I can't follow through, because I feel like the majority of my life is dealing with people that can't ever follow through. So whenever I can't follow through on something, it frustrates me to my core. I don't like it. It's like, I'm like, and Jessie feels bad because she knows how frustrated I get and how hard I am on myself about stuff. And she's like, it's okay. Like, it's truly fine. We're fine. We're blessed. We have a healthy family. We've got a healthy life. We've got, you know, all these things to be grateful for, and we do, and she's right, and I know she's right, but I can't help but sometimes I get so annoyed, and it's something. It's not like I could have controlled it. I can argue all day long. I could have controlled it if I'd have just stayed home. But then it's like, okay, and then not celebrate with your literally one of your best friends for over 10 years that's getting married the one time, and he literally has said, "This is it, dude. It's only going to be a one-time thing for me. She is the one. And if something bad were to happen, I don't want to experience it again." And he's the type of guy that means what he says what he means. So I was like, you don't want to miss it. Doesn't mean that I can't be a little frustrated on the backside, of like just with myself a little bit. I don't know. I love you even though you have a real life. Well, Tofu, I love you even though you have a real life. I imagine Tofu with 2 kids. Well, you guys are probably... Caitlin's probably going to I would imagine she's going to homeschool them. Because we talk about schooling all the time. But I was going to say, I imagine with 2 kids, Tofu, you probably are going to get sick quite often. Like, chances to get sick arise quite often. But they're not going to be, like, super around other little shits getting sick, right? Yeah, dude, he's got 2 kiddos. Dude, his older kiddo is cool as fuck, Bellis. I got to meet him at TwitchCon. I thought he was cool as hell, dude. He's a sick little dude. He loves trucks. And I absolutely love getting to learn about the trucks that he had. Like, I don't want kids myself, but I've always like with my cousins' kids and like in the family and stuff like that, I've always been quite like good with them in the sense that, like, you know, get them all hyped up and riled up and then leave my cousin to take care of them. Yeah, it was fun hanging with Connor. Y'all have a good day. How do you power up the water? You find certain things that will allow you, certain meals that buff your abilities. So you find certain things that buff your ability. Yeah, it'll happen in, once you get, okay, so like, it's not a super spoiler. It's just to kind of let you know so you're not like driving yourself crazy trying to find it. Once you get to the second area, like you get past the first gate, you've done everything and you get past the first gate, that second area has a mission that eventually opens up cooking to you. And when you open up cooking, you learn that the cooking is what's going to enhance all your moves. So like different meals enhance different things. Like you see my cut is also increased. So like right now, if we found like a metal barricade, I can actually cut through the metal. You eat a hamburger steak, and the hamburger steak makes you be able to rock smash stronger substances, like rock smashing substances. Sounds like college. No, but it allows you to rock smash harder materials. And pretty much you summed it up perfectly. Oh look, we'll take these stone steps. Non-burnable garbage. Non-burnable garbage. Let's take these mine carts. Bro, so, okay, so here's something about this game, too. If you go to a dream island, steal everything. Steal everything you want to your heart's content, because you know what? Making these rails takes iron ingots. If you just steal them, If you just steal them, dude. You're in a much better place. Now, I'm curious, are these trees able to be restored? What kind of trees are these? And then I can hear poor Jesse coughing. Makes me sad because that means that I probably made my wife sick, which is a bummer. Like, it's so wild for both of us because, quite literally, dude, we live such a healthy lifestyle that if one of us gets sick, it's like she was talking, she's like, babe, I legitimately don't think you've been sick since like 2020, 2021, when we actually got COVID. And I'm like, dude, right? Like, to not be sick for literal years, oh, it's a bitch and a fucking half. Not my favorite. Yo, Canes, yesterday, dude, sorry, I was like, this is how my head works, Canes, and you know this probably. Yesterday, dude, I saw you ask what makes this different from other Pokemon. And I know that you were asking a genuine question. And let me tell you that after I ended stream, I thought about you asking that and me not answering it like all day. I was like, dude, I hope he doesn't think I was ignoring him. Like, why is my head worried about that instead of just being like, motherfucker doesn't care. It's not making or breaking his day. But it's different because it's literally like Minecraft meets Animal Crossing meets Dragon Quest Builders, but with Pokemon and an actual story and lore. So like, there's an actual story to this game going on. I'm just on a mystery island right now collecting rewards, but there's an actual story going on, which I enjoy because a lot of the times that's where I fall off on some of these kind of games. It's like there's no real objective. It's just to keep going around collecting and gathering. And I get kind of bored with that. And that's not to say that this game isn't going to make me eventually feel that way. But as of now, hold on. As of now, I'm still very much in. I think it's pretty cool. And honestly, it's really nice to play when you're sick. Do you have an inventory limit? Yes. There's an inventory limit, which is dog shit. I've increased it twice already. So I now have 2 pages finally. But it's so it's not necessarily the inventory that's the problem, Yo Soy Epic, it's the storage. So like, I have all of this, right? And then when I go to store things in the boxes, it's straight ass. Because like, we store it and then like we end up going into another region, and then the other region needs us to go get all these items that we stored, but we can't access it unless we go all the way back to the other region where we had them stored. I just kind of wish it was like global storage. If you're like, well, what would you want to combat that? I mean, I just kind of wish it was global storage. With how big everything is in this, it would be really nice if I could be like, all right, I know what I need. I've got this shit in a box. Like, let me get it. Like Bill's PC. Yeah, I mean, you would think, honestly. Y'all, I wonder if we're going to find out that Bill actually, like, helped with the conservation. because he invented the PC system, and it sounds like the way they were hoping to conserve the Pokemon were to leave them in the PCs while the humans evacuated Earth. Because, like, what we know about the story so far, there are no humans on the planet. They all evacuated to space. But they left the Pokemon because they didn't have space for them. But it seems like from the notes that we've received, the conservation act for the Pokemon were to store them in the PC system. And that when Earth was inhabitable again, we would come back and get them out of the PC and reunite. But something happened, and Ditto woke up, remembered his trainer, transformed into his trainer, and ran into a Tangrowth, who was then like, what if we started rebuilding habitats? I wonder if the Pokemon would come back. And so we were like, yeah? You think so? Oh, okay. Well, let's do it then. So then Ditto was all about it and took up the means of bringing everybody back. And then we floated the idea, well, what if we bring all the Pokemon back, and when we bring them back, that encourages humanity to return to Earth as well. And humans and Pokemon can be together again. I like it. I need a better punch, and I could explore this area better. So we'll come back with an upgrade. For now, I think I've done all I can really do here. Your voice is relaxing for this cozy game. Glad you think so. My voice is like, stop talking, idiot. Go lay down. Professor Oak casually chilling on the moon. Yeah, he might be. He might be. Oh, hey, look. Oh, whoops. I wish I could just, like, pick this up. I want these. Oh, dude, you know what? Hold on. I was showing you guys. So say you want to, I mean, silly, it's literally the Pokemon aspect of this game that makes me like it. 100%. It is the Pokemon aspect of this game that makes me like it. If this was not a Pokemon game, silly, I would not be playing this. And I'm only actually playing it too because I fucking have the flu. This is a very low-key kind of game. You don't have to get too crazy about it. So I was showing you guys this yesterday. So whenever you can't reach stuff, use the Switch 2 mouse controls. Check it out. This does seem to be one of the best games in the genre too. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's taken over big time. It's sold over 2 million copies in 4 days. It's literally the highest selling Pokemon game ever released. Well, also, silly, most survival games don't even fucking have like some kind of crazy lore or stories. I feel like a lot of survival games are pretty much just build stuff and live. Like, I don't know. In this, like, I'm interacting with NPCs constantly. It's not just this empty world where it's like only me restoring shit. Like, I'm actually interacting with NPCs. I'm actually interacting with other Pokemon. And we're actively trying to discover the story, which is like being told to us through the things that we find and discover. Yeah, literally. Like, I don't think Subnautica's fun. I don't all of a sudden love The Sims. What's up, Shannon? How are you? Yeah. You understood. You understood what I was saying. Quite literally. Like I said, me playing this doesn't mean all of a sudden, oh yeah, Trey likes these kind of games now. I literally just like this because it's another Pokemon game. And I typically enjoy Pokemon games. Like a lot. Okay, we need to go further in here, but I'm not gonna. You sound worse than yesterday. Okay, so Shannon, maybe the cat's out of the bag. I actually feel not as good as I did yesterday. I actually feel not as good as I did yesterday, if I'm being real. I heard about your, I don't know, some people say it's like a bomb, some people say it's, I don't know, we'll see. Gotta stay hydrated, dude. Dude, the blue Pedialyte's the best. The blue Pedialyte's the absolute best, dude. Okay, hold on one second. We were looking... This piss is crazy. Dork Tater, what up? Yo, I saw South Pole coming here earlier talking shit. I didn't answer him. My biggest regret right now. South Pole, are you still in earshot, motherfucker? You at, bro? Get your bitch ass in here, South Pole. The blue con? Yeah, dude. Blue con's the best con. Agree. Last day before a short vacation. Nice, Ken. Where are all of... I'll put them in here. Here it is. Backpack. Thermos.
Angelic Try Short just subscribed
Dude,
for 25
Trish,
months.
thank you so much.
Trey wee ee wee ee I ee.
Trey wee ee wee I wee ee. Thank you so much. Trish, I appreciate it. Okay. So look, check it out. For those of you who are participating in the event on this game, if you want to catch the Pokemon that are exclusive to the event, I'll show you their habitats. You do yellow carpet, which is 4 of the flowers that you get. You do a thermos, a backpack, and a lunchbox. And then you do flowers, a flower seat, a picnic thing, and a lunchbox. Got a yellow carpet for you right here. Thank you, Shannon. Could I stuff my face in your yellow lunchbox?
Justin Marshall 12 just cheered 25 bits.
Sure, but once you're better. Nice. Thanks, Justin Marshall. Heading out to the pass. 5-hour trip. Heading out to the pass? Wait, Zebra Wolf. When you say that, the pass. Like, not in Mississippi, right? Well, in Mississippi, the pass is like Pass Christian, is where I'm originally. People just call it the pass. So I was like, oh. When I hear that, I immediately think of home. Alright, do I not have any Pokemetal? There we go. This Pokemetal. I think I have way more Pokemetal than this. It's just somewhere in one of these fucking chests of lack of organization because, like, I truly haven't felt like going through one by one and trying to organize it yet. I'm sure my OCD will eventually kick in and I'll have to, but as for right now, just keep checking every chest every time.
Purple Badger Haze just subscribed for 5 months.
Purple Badger Haze, thank you for the 5 months, big dog. How you doing this morning, man? Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Alright. So, we got Pokemetal. Go in here. I don't know how to... Okay. Nice. This seems like a cute game, Trish. It's really good. It's a perfect, like I said earlier, it's a perfect flu game. The perfect flu game. So now we'll get a Hitmontop, and I'll have Hitmonlee, Hitmontop, and Hitmonchan all in one area, which I really like. Kind of what I wanted. I want them all here. I know it's probably beneficial to have more Pokemon in the other area, but eh. So... something I wish you could do in this that I don't think you can. Because, like, you have to... I mean, they grow fast, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ignore me. I'm just...
Oh!
Yo, Justin Marshall, thanks for this.
Justin
I feel
Marshall
like you're
12
running this
just
like it's
cheered
Zoo
25
Tycoon. I'm here
bits.
for it. You want me to take him out? I saw Silly Hat Man. Down a little better. Hope you're on the mend. I've yet to play anything today myself. Don't want to burn out on my retro achievements grind. Yeah, you definitely got to pace yourself when you're doing certain things with gaming, right? I wonder where my jump bluff is. I fucking have a jump bluff out here somewhere. Yeah, when it comes to the rando, I've got to still start Void Souls. I turned on the Luigi's Mansion the other day and was like, okay, I can do this. And I played a little bit of Luigi's Mansion and was like, okay, no, we did a good job. All right, so those are 2 mysterious slates we found. We found 2 mysterious slates. Oh, what's going on over here? Hold on, what is this? Nice, Ken. Hey, good morning, Draft Killer. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I need glass. Hey, disease. I could be much better. I could be much better, dude. But we're here. Uh-oh. Place looks really comfy. Oh, wow. Hitmontop showed up so fast. I'm not sure. I know the water only goes so far from it. You have to stay ill forever because people prefer your voice this way. You eat dirt. I bury myself in the dirt when I sleep. Anytime I'm with Gumi, it's so much fun. I like when he's yelling at us. I like when I'm yelling too, to be honest. I would much rather be high energy, Shannon. If we're being real, I would much rather be high energy. I prefer that. I got a slow bro yesterday. I feel like I have so many Pokemon wandering around this area. And I don't... Okay, I need all of these. I need all the CDs. Feathers. The ores, the wildflowers. We'll bring the twine just in case. Another CD. That's 2 mysterious slates we've gotten. We'll bring the sticks and stones and leaves and logs out and lumber. Probably need those. I think that's going to be it for now. I don't think we're going to bring anything else out. Oh, we did get only 6 tomatoes? Come on, what? Oh, I found Brock's outfit too. I will say, one of the cooler things we found is this rollout. It's so legit, dude. He's like terraformed like a madman with it. But we're not trying to necessarily do that. And you can move around a little bit faster, which is nice. Okay, baby. Yeah, Jessie's going to the pharmacy. She did a telehealth appointment this morning because she's got a cough now. She explained, you know, that I had the flu and whatnot. And they said that she could actually get on, I forget what it's called, some medicine to help as like a preventative so she doesn't actually get it. But they also said that, like, if it's too late and she does end up getting it, and turns and she's got a fever and stuff, that the same medicine is fine to take. She just doubles up on her intake and she'll already have what she needs prescribed. So that's cool, I suppose, in the world of sickness. Heracross is the shit, dude. The little hat on Graveler. I didn't realize Boom is down too. You talking about Jose? Boomstick? Yeah, Jose, I mean, he was in a car with me for 6.5 hours straight, so I figured as much. But yeah, he's literally got he got hit. Brother, I'm so sick of this motherfucker wanting more houses. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I mean, Jose does lick doorknobs. Boo's actually right on that. He's been known to lick mad doorknobs. I tell him not to, Boo, and he does it anyway. So, what you gonna do about that? Smalls, we're working on it. I'm trying. Gonna do another short show today, Smalls, just because, obviously. So oh, you can push these. Yo, I just learned that I can push these. What? Is Jessie free from illness? I don't know if you just heard me. I was like just talking about that. She has a small cough right now, Shannon. So she's actually going to the pharmacy to get some potential preventative, and we are hoping that that is going to be enough to where she doesn't get anything. Yo, what up, Happy? Yes, sir. Bro, please stop. Alright. Let's get the homie. I started the new job Sunday. Nice. I think it was Ansperano. He told me that when he was a kid, someone told him there were chocolate flavored doorknobs. Hasn't found one in 30 years, but he keeps trying. That sounds like Boomstick. Sounds like my friend. How long does this take to make sand into glass? Okay, it's gonna be a while. Bro. Come on, you're kidding me. I hate when I like barely misplace something. How often do you do that, Shannon? Or is that something you've stopped doing outright because you've got enough time in the game? Your first departure is that you're gone for 12 days. Hey, happy 12 fucking days. No shit, man. You got this, brother. I didn't realize it was one of those jobs, Happy, where you were going to be gone for like days at a time. This is that really high paying one though, right? Like you're going to be getting paid really well, aren't you? Fuck yeah, dude. All them Lego sets you can buy. Just think about it. Bodum Child, good morning, brother. I just found out we can push these. Ugh. Bug Love. This issue's article is about Vespiquen. What is the beehive Pokemon's surprising reaction when given honey? Read on to find out.
I'm back, bitches!
Yo, welcome back, Skelly. You just found out yesterday how expensive the Pokemon Lego set is? Oh yeah, dude. They're not playing, Ken. They got a premium fucking property on their hands. You know what I mean? Get a premium property on your hands. That's what you're gonna do with it. Charge people out the ass to access anything about it, right? Dang, he's still working, so the iron takes way longer than the fucking... Alright. Also gotta figure out where that gimme ghoul was. Because we can trade it our rainbow feathers for items. Talking about the Lego set. food trick. What about the Lego set? Alright. Okay, let's see. Who all do we need for this? Larvitar, Riolu, Graveler. Okay. Anyone got in the crew got their hands on what? Sorry, I missed out on what we were talking about, I guess. There's Graveler. Something bothering me about my current home is it the fact that it's got ash all around it, and I've yet to clear that up. It bothered me too, little guy. Don't worry. Alright. So Lotad, that dude, and Torkoal. Now, Torkoal is usually over here. You were surprised at the recipe for glass? Interesting. I didn't get a recipe for glass. I just assumed that if I put sand in the thing, it would make glass if it got heated up. And sure enough, it does. Want to know the other option? Sure. Ash. Oh, you just put ash in that? You just burn the volcanic ash? That's good to know. Oh. Kricketot, Torkoal, and Lotad. Oh, hey, look, they're all here. And wasn't, yeah, he's right up here, Kricketot. Cricketot's kind of cute. Kind of a cute Pokemon.
Mr. Levity sent an important service message for all. If you've been subject to recent displacement due to Trey taking too much time off, you can claim now. If Trey's lack of willingness to stream despite being in perfect health has affected you or any member of the crew directly or indirectly, please dial 8888 IDGAF and we'll immediately hang up on your ungrateful ass. Subs, donos, and bits always appreciated. This message was brought to you by Levity Incorp's O-Rated, sponsor of the Plain Old Trey stream. Super wow.
Dude, Lev, that was the most G ETS ever, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. And look, it looks like everybody's trying to call the number. So we found out, is there a way to speed up their completion time? Because holy fuck, having to wait a full day every time to get a Pokemon Center built is Honestly, a little annoying. You sound rough, bro. So Lev, I unfortunately I admitted to everyone, I definitely feel a little worse today than yesterday. Oh, what was Macho's home? I destroyed its habitat. You sound sexier? Well, thanks, man. Alright, well, look, that's how I know you and Mr. Lev are my real friends. Y'all ain't coming this bitch and lie to me and say, oh my god, Trey, you must be recovered. Trey, you must be recovered, Trey. It's incredible. You sound so good. Oh, at least you guys didn't come in and hit me with that. I really like Whisper Trey. Well, you know. Maybe it'll maybe the flu will permanently affect my voice and continue to allow it to be this deep all the time. I need sandbags, don't I? Have any? Don't they have a shit ton of sandbags around here? Yeah. I reached out to Ragenfryer too, because that dude had fucked with her a little bit. And I reached out to her to be like, just so you know, the only reason he didn't get banned when you initially came at me about it was because, like, there were inside jokes happening. And if I ban one person for an inside joke and fucking with somebody, then I have to ban everybody, because we all do it, right? But I told her, I was like, bro was just a prick for no fucking reason when I was just trying to relay to the crew that I was not feeling well at all. Man had to talk to me like that. I was just like, get fucking fucked, dude. I don't even want you around here. You're annoying. Nobody even talks to you anyways. Fuck you. And that felt great. That felt great. You didn't miss anything. I just had to ban a dude that just, you know, I don't think it's that hard to read the room, Lev. We all fuck with one another a lot, but I basically just kind of let folks know that I wasn't doing too hot on the Discord, and he decided to reply at 1 in the morning and be like, yo, stop being a pussy, man up, the flu's not that serious, not the one you've got, blah, 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 blah. Little kids get the one you've got and they're fine. Like, alright, dude. Fucking epitome of health. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, like, what a weirdo, right? Like, don't be a fucking weirdo. Why can't you just be like, oh, man. You know, the common response was, oh, dude, get well soon, bro. I hate to hear that. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not even asking for sympathy. I don't even want you to say that. You don't have to say that. But you also don't. I'm not gonna just be like, yeah, now you get to be a dickhead for no reason. Like, read the room. Like, there's an art to talking shit, dude. And that was like somebody who just clearly doesn't understand how to talk shit, and they just think that being an asshole is the same thing, and it's not. I know some of you guys might be like, what? What do you mean? There's a huge difference, in my opinion, between talking shit and being an asshole. Like, there's an art to talking shit. Truly. I really do. I believe that. And homeboy didn't know it, so. Yeah, it's just annoying. I didn't find it funny. I wasn't like, oh man. You know, when I'm feeling like shit and I'm looking at my chat and I have a person out of nowhere just being like, yeah, you weak bitch, you need to get better because you're a fucking pussy, because little kids get this and they get better fast. I was just like, okay, what do you want me to do? What do you want from me, brother? Like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. I get, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, I just found that a little, like, not understanding, one, like I said, how to read the room, and two, yeah, if that's how you want to act, go act like that somewhere else. I'm sure there's a group of people. I also then looked at, no, I didn't. Yo, what up, Dad Milker? I haven't seen you in a while. I feel like if a seasoned crew member saying that would have hit differently. Well, yeah. I mean, I think if it would have been somebody like Lev or someone, it would have been better. But they just caught me at a weird time too. Like, I wasn't in the mood to talk shit and play around, and I was like, and I thought about it afterwards. I was like, maybe the perma ban across the board was a dumb move. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Then I thought about it a little more, and I was like, actually, it was the perfect move. I don't see why it matters much that it has to come to real insults, right? Yo, Nicocino, what's good, dude? Yo, what up, Beast? Lee, I feel about the same, if not a little worse, than yesterday. Yeah, Lev, you get it. Homeboy forgot the human. Yeah. It would have definitely been different if it was somebody that had been around for, like, ever. Milkomania is running wild. I would try to make it more amusing. Yeah. It just felt like one of those moments of somebody trying to be, like, uber masculine for no reason. And to be like, this is the man way of doing it. And if there's one thing that annoys me more than anything, it is when somebody tries to be, like, uber masculine about shit. You're like, I don't think it makes you hard at all to, like, come at somebody else when they're not feeling well, and to be like, I could do that with my hands tied behind my back. Like, okay, that's great. I'm proud of you. What do you want from me? I've got an idea. How about you shut your fucking mouth? Ooh, that's an easy one. I bet you can nail that.
Mr. Levity asked me, hey, Gilbert, Trey is pretty sick today with the flu. The question is, should he stop being a pussy and man up, or should we go easy on him, understand his plight, and make him feel better with virtual hugs and imaginary hot water bottles on his bottom cheeks? What do you think, Gilbert? Ha! Trey's got the flu? Tell that wimpy bastard to stop whining like a little bitch and chug some chicken soup laced with whiskey. Man up or shut the fuck up. But hell, virtual hugs and hot water bottles on his ass cheeks sounds like a Ram Ranch special. Get well, you sick son of a gun.
Thank you, Gilbert. Gilbert always looking out.
Sorry I'm late, crew. How about them leaves, eh?
Yeah, what up, Sam?
Is your brain on pure maple syrup. If you or a loved one have been affected by such a thing, please let the plain old crew know. Until then, Super Samwise.
What up, Sam? So, Beast King Leo, yeah, so basically with a Ditto, if you've never played, like, the base Pokemon games, trainers use, like, the people who, like, players use Ditto to, essentially clone their Pokemon all day long, right? So, like, if I had a Charizard and I wanted another Charmander, I would put Charizard and Ditto in the daycare center, and they would breed and make an egg, and that egg would have Charmander inside, right?
So Ditto is compatible with every Pokemon. If you put a Ditto and a Pokemon in the thing to breed, they will forever make new versions of that said Pokemon. So essentially, yes, Ditto could breed with every Pokemon that's alive right now. And in doing so, Ditto would be able to repopulate the Earth. Yeah, so in the base Pokemon game, like ever since Gold and Silver, breeding is a thing. And breeding's important because like you can literally alter the movesets your Pokemon can learn over time. And you can alter and manipulate the ability that it has, which will in turn make it like stronger. So it can be like a pretty extensive system, honestly. It could be a pretty extensive system. I didn't know there was a step yet. Can Ditto... They'd all still be Dittos? No, they wouldn't all be Dittos. They would be whatever that Pokemon was. Yo, D, you could write a book on what topic? I just saw 8-Bit D stopped in. Hello, D. Thanks for having everybody yesterday. That's how you felt when people told you COVID was nothing. What's crazy is, Shannon, COVID for me really was nothing. And I got like that first strand, that like first one. You know, love, the idea of Poke-AIDS is an interesting concept. Because, you know, love, they do have a disease in the Pokemon games called the Pokerus. The virus that infects the Pokemon. And if you put one Pokemon in the PC that has it, all the other Pokemon in the PC will get it. And the Pokerus is actually beneficial to you, though. Yeah. It's almost like everybody's body does their own thing when they're sick. Who would have thought? What a concept. Lev, it's simply because I absolutely adore you and love you that I did not time you out for that. I hope you know that.
I hate it here.
I compared it to how my lupus flares feel, and it was interesting to the people that finally took that seriously. You know, D, I don't know, man. For me, D, here's the thing. I haven't been sick in like 5 years. So, like, to get sick out of nowhere and for it to actually be, like, not a cold, for it to be, like, something more than a cold, it's pretty fucking intense for me, to be honest. I just, for the sake of keeping things rolling, I figured small streams are better than nothing. So we're doing these lighter streams. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt, Shannon. I was like, I know this is about to fucking suck. Thank you, Lev, for shouting out D. D, thank you for taking care of so much of my community while I've been away, by the way. So many people have been like, yeah, we've been hanging out with D. Oh, I was hanging with D. She was doing this. D. They've all spoken very highly of you. So I want to say thank you very much, friend to friend. I feel like you have taken on a pretty fair portion of my community over your way while I've been out. So thank you for that. I appreciate you giving these knuckleheads somewhere to chill. Babysit for you anytime. Aw. But get better soon, because some of these people are degenerates. Yeah, dude. Zach and Levity. Fuck, dude. Zach and Levity will literally fuck your stream up. You'll be like, oh, I'm fine. I should be good. I behaved in D's. Lev, I literally saw you telling D to shit in your cereal and turn your milk brown. Is that behaving? Yeah, D runs a big thing for lupus awareness. I think May 1st I'm going to be doing something with D. She messaged me about it. I literally am just now realizing that. I was reading it in bed yesterday. I was thinking about, oh man, this is going to be dope. Yeah, it's just one day, right? Just a one-day, one-off thing. I always hate to overcommit to something, just in case something is like, what if it's like, what if something happens? And now I've overcommitted. And like, for that particular thing, it's just one day, right, D? Yeah, it looks like a fun time. I wanted to do it last year, but I wasn't able to. Yeah. No, I know it's all month for the particular thing. It's that day. You guys interested in seeing me try to race other people to beat a Zelda randomizer? That's all I'm gonna mention. I don't stick around. I'm gonna be doing that. My little sister has lupus. I didn't know that, Ken. Yeah, dude. D's elite. I really like D a lot. Pretty elite. They call her Elite Bit D. I could build this. Where did that little fucker go? He wanted a community box. We're gonna get him one. Which won't let me resub because you have the flu. Weird, on my end it's saying everybody should be able to sub 1,000,000 times. Huh. I made sure to check the flu box. It was like, beg everybody for subbing.
It's dangerous to be unsubbed. Mr. Levity gifted a tier 1 subscription to Kokobut. Take this.
Lev hooked it up. It's weird on mine, it just says stop being a pussy. Man up. That's what my Twitch is saying. There's a gift them all button. What does that do? It won't take my card, the same one I've used for years. Oh, D, hold on. Hold on. Do-do-do-do. 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 So he wants me to put it in a frame? Tell him, Lev. Beautiful. Then that was an incredible description of what needs to happen. Man, I could definitely be feeling way better, dude. Kind of feel like shit. How you doing, Madden? Hydroplex, what up? Sliced Daniel or pork chop sandwiches help. Honestly, dude, Sliced Daniel would go hard right now.
Okay, Daniel, left, left. Right, right, get over, quick, right. Left, duck. Left, right.
That's my back. I'm trying to avoid doing it. Nasty.
Right, Daniel, right.
Dude, Lev, look, I can't even
Mr.
do the
Levity
voice
just cheered
because of where it pulls from.
112 bits.
I tried to do
Nasty.
my British voice, Lev. Listen.
Right, Daniel, right.
It comes from right here when I do that.
Right, Daniel.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
You sound like Dobby.
Oh, he's a free elf.
You're not cooking.
Yeah, you.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out! My God, did that smell good?
Detect it. There's no going, and you tell me do things. I done running.
G.I. Joe!
Mr. Levity delivered pork chop sandwiches, detective,
right.
and 167 bits.
Oh my God. And then we have to have all the Pokemon. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. Jesus, that's going to take a minute. That's a lot, guys. That's so much.
All right. Personally, I laughed so hard I cried. Miss Lev told me to shut up and stop being so stupid. It's one of those things, Lev. One of those things where we'll all laugh about it. You know what I mean? Alright. So, who did we need for this? Chat up, Matt Choke, and that. And then they'll start building that. And let me guess, it's not going to be ready till tomorrow. It's Mother's Day Sunday. I thought Mother's Day wasn't until May.
Squidward, in honor of employee
So, thank you for the
brotherhood,
gift
I present
to
you
Kronk.
a gift.
And thank you for those bit alerts.
I heart you.
Mr. Levity gifted a tier 1 subscription to Kronk's 6.
Alright, so we got the Pokemon building up some nice stuff here. May 10th, we all just panicked, right, French Fry? I was like, yo, what? Okay, and then let's look at the map. Great.
God damn,
Just
it's
keep
fucking
going straight
hellhole. I
from
hate this
B2.
fucking house. I hate everything about this fucking place.
That little
I
son of a
despise
bitch.
this fucking house, man.
I can't keep going straight. Maybe I need to go back up. Or oh fuck. Okay. Gonna need another hamburger steak. Gotta go make another hamburger steak. Someone should put on real clothes, pretend to be me. I would love to. Yo, what up, Dizzle?
It's dangerous to be unsubbed. Mr. Levity gifted a tier 1 subscription to French Fixed 13. Take this.
Lab, thank you for the gift of the French fry. Thank you for the gift of the French fry. Oh, I need to build 5 of these. 5 party platters. Where are my beans? I had beans. I don't know where they went. Anybody know where my beans are? Lev, have you been using all my beans again for your toast? What have you done with them, Lev? Where have you put my bloody beans, Lev? Can't find a single bloody bean. Has to be Lev's fault. Where are all my bloody beans, Lev?
I had so many pods of beans. Nice, Lev. I bet they're in the OG chest of nightmares. So you know what's crazy to me? So you see we got all these beans, right? Oh yeah, he got beans. He's got beans. We cook beans to make hamburger steak. I like to think that that's how Delis actually cooks in his kitchen. I like to think that that's what Delis looks like when he actually cooks in a kitchen. Yo, thanks, gamer girl. I appreciate it. This should be Ludicollo. Ludicollo, Ludicollo. Ludicollo. Oh, Gamerfield is a girl, but I said girl. She's a field. She is a field. Oh, yeah. Blow it out your ass, Lev. Isn't that what they say? You know what, Lev? Fucking blow it out your ass. Imagine if mining was this easy. Nice. So you bring your rainbow feathers to Gimme Ghoul. Oh, I haven't found silver feathers. Those are from Lugia. A nugget on a pedestal with 3 posts around it. Bro, I did all that just to get a Pokeball doormat. I don't even want to make him a new home now. I'm like, yo, fuck you, brother. I like this. And then you can cook. So he wants to live somewhere else. All right, Gamerfield. Nice, Rogan. It's sick because we found a studio. More and more people find themselves low sleep due to rapid and unexpected change to the environment. In this issue, will offer some ideas that help you get your sleep back on track. Aromatherapy and hot baths. Better sleep at night starts with a more relaxing day. Neat. I like how they have a legit studio set up in here. Now I think we actually have a habitat that needs these chairs. I want to say there's a habitat we came across that needs these chairs. Yeah, dude, needs the bed, the chair, pop art bed, pop art table, pop art sofa. We'll take the sofa. Take that too. I have the purple one. Yeah, I have a few music notepads as well. Else. Take it all. I'm not taking it all because I know where this is at, and I'm trying to manage my inventory just in case I find something else while I'm out here that I need to bring. Because you know how much of a bitch the fucking storage has to be. So I'm only taking part of it for now, but I'll go back. Like I'll get all of that. I'll go back and get the majority of that. I just found this area kind of interesting. I also like can't help but wonder if there's going to be something that I get that helps me terraform through this fucking ash easier, because I feel like having to just constantly break down all this ash is a fucking bitch and a half. Oh, we found an extra first aid kit. That's pretty cool. That's what y'all were saying yesterday, Kelly, I believe. I believe that's what y'all were saying yesterday. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You should be able to get up here, yeah. Okay, cool. Dude, it's so wild because I'll see scenes from like a Japanese person playing this game, Skelly, and it, you know, I don't know your island, Flo's island, Shannon's island. I don't know how y'all's looks, but Jesus Christ, watching a Japanese person that has played this and the shit that they're doing and the things they've already built, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I play this game like a 2-year-old. Yeah, it's the Mount Moon music. We got the he needs a podium and he needs gold, that big gold nugget. Then he needs posts. I think I messed up and should have grabbed posts while I was in there. I don't think I have any. Actually, I could probably just build some posts. I barely opened this area last night. So are you not like further past the, I just assumed from the things I'm reading in the chat that you're like, you guys are much further past me and past this. Is that not right? Are y'all not? I have another area you don't have. Got you. Got you. Okay. I need a post.
It's dangerous to be unsubbed. Mr. Levity gifted a tier 1 subscription to Flying Dick Punch. Take this.
Yo, Left, thank you for the gift of the Flying Dick Punch. Thank you for the gift of the Flying Dick Punch, Lev. I appreciate that. No, I can't help but wonder, is this going to count or not really? Because technically, post, post, post. Nice. Okay. I mean, that works. All right. This morning my ass hurt so much I couldn't figure out why. I was like, why does my shit burn? And I remembered I had some hot wings before bedtime. Dude, I couldn't eat hot wings before bed. The amount of acid reflux I would have would just be too much. I'd have so much acid reflux, dude. Lev, if there's one thing I won't stand for, it's a Canadian man calling anyone else a coward. Can you believe this?
Could be worse. He could be French.
You know what? Fair. What's going on with you? Do I have those toy blocks? Did I put those away? I think I got rid of the toy blocks. Can I build him some? Can I build him a toy? I think you buy them till you find the recipes. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I need 2 toys then. Need 2 toys then. Need the toy blocks. Like, I don't know what all is considered a toy. How do you know if it's a toy? Oh, okay. Got tied. But I think those pinwheels are used for a habitat. I think I need those for like a habitat somewhere, right? Oh, windmills are toys. Oh, the balloons are considered toys. Go put some balloons in his fucking room. Go put some balloons in his shit. Yeah, we'll put some balloons in his fucking shit. Be fine. Hard stuff. So he probably wants the blocks and nothing less than the blocks, probably, right? He wants fucking hard stuff. I guess the blocks will be hard stuff. Bastard. Yeah, I just bought some, though. Before I was out of stock, I bought some. So, they should be over here. Gimme Ghoul over there singing his fucking lungs out. Here we go. Boop. Out. Then what did little fucknut over here want? I like that you can still talk to them while they're building. Alright, so... Shit, sorry, I didn't get that. Usually I would have gotten that. Is it because he's working? Like, this little guy's building for me, and look at him. He couldn't be happier. Yo, fuck Wad. Like multiple toys. You know what? Maybe it's not blocks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I just brought the wrong thing. I don't know what all is considered toys versus what's not either. But we've got this area going pretty nice as far as like what we can do in it. Now, I'm not sure if I can go in any other gates right now, but I'm going to go try to, I believe, because everybody over in this section's working. So, like, it's not like I can do anything here until all the work's done. So I'll probably go back to our main area and see all we can do there. Five party platters. My man wants a table for the venue, party platters for the venue. Motherfucker's asking for a lot and he ain't doing a damn thing to help. Let me get all this stuff, brother. Yo, mob me up, Buttercup. I appreciate you. Yeah, I take a turmeric supplement daily, and I've been drinking ginger turmeric cayenne lemon, like these juices. So, appreciate it. Yeah, that's definitely part of my daily regimen. Turmeric is a natural fighter of parasites in your body. So, hell yeah. GG's. Good suggestion across the board. Yo, science. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, science. Kind of a mixed bag, science.
Science_streams just subscribed tier 3. Is that my favorite Twitch streamer, Plain Oldry? The man, the myth, the legend? Thank you for all you do, sir.
Trying to be, brother. So they want me to make multiple party platters. I don't know, man. Science, thank you for the tier 3, dude. Thank you for re-upping that tier 3, brother. I appreciate you for coming to check in on us. Hope you're having a good day. The only thing that makes this area semi-annoying is, like I said earlier, just the amount of ash. Like, okay. Alright, there was one more thing I wanted to check in this area before we go back to the other. And it is... I want to say it's up here. It is not up here. No, it is up here. Hey. We got us a little donut boy. Fido. Fido, the puppy Pokemon. The yeast in Fido's breath is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. Gotta make his... So, Shannon, the way this game works, I'm a little, I'm a little under the weather, so forgive me. But the way this game works is you actually build their habitats. And when you build their habitats, they'll show up and you just down. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. Also, you were right. It was because I used ash yesterday, Shannon. This is the house now that it doesn't have ash in it. Does that count as a piece of furniture? That wry smile. You know I had to mess with our sweet little Shandog. If it would let me nickname Pokemon, I would literally have nicknamed that Fido Shandog. Now where's Riolu? Alright. Dude, I feel like we should be leveling up everything again. I wish I had this kind of bread. It's true. Fresh carrots. Carrot cake? This motherfucker want carrot cake? It'll be done tomorrow. Alright, well that'll be done tomorrow.
To yearn for the mines. Hydrated as fuck. I'll tell you what's good for a sore throat. Carbonation, dude. This fucking just plain old Topo Chico carbonation fucking makes my throat feel great. Nice. Hey. All right, we got Skip Bloom. We got all of them, basically. Pretty sure we have all of them. Skip Bloom. Yeah, we got them all. Do we know how big the dex is? So, Shannon, the habitats are the 4 flowers, the flower, the picnic set, the little sit, and the lunchbox, and then the lunchbox, the thermos, and the backpack. And that's not me being a dickhole. I was literally just so you could think of which one you were missing. All right, Blue Jay. Thanks for coming to hang. I'm not sure how big the dex is. Okay, so we can go in another gate. Which means even more Pokemon. What a dickhole. Games in Tweed. I don't know why I went for dickhole, but hey, it happened. Yo, what's up, Tweed? How are you, brother? So then there's another gate. And then there's the fucking cycling road that we build a bridge over to. So I think we found out I can't go in the other gate yet, right? Go see. Could be a mistake. I could have messed that whole thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. I built my little pink hut over there. Looking good. Uses black rock, eh? Uses big black rock. BBR. Right?
can't pass through. Have fun breaking that later. All you gotta do is eat a hamburger steak. Hamburger steak is 3 beans. It's not that much. Not too concerned. Hamburg steak. The Ditto taking over and like the champion. No, so Ditto. Why, Skelly? Like, what is the funny thing? Why are you and Shannon acting like you don't just have to eat hamburger steak to make your punch stronger? That's all you do. That's how I got it. But because you're such a boy? Because I had the answer? I don't... Doesn't get it? I guess not. What? I would like to understand. So Tweed, what happened was did all the humans have left the Earth. And this Ditto remembered his trainer. And when he remembered his trainer, he transformed into it. And he found a Tangrowth that was just walking around the Earth. Thought he was the only Pokemon left in existence. Had the bright idea that if perhaps we worked together, we could repopulate all the Pokemon on Earth. And so that's currently what we're doing. We're trying to help Tangrowth by building back up Pokemon habits. And so we're doing it. Yeah, well, there's a lot of lore going on here, Tweed. I don't want to spoil too much. I mean, I'm just gonna tell. I'm just gonna say it. So, essentially, this is post-apocalyptic Kanto, the world from red, blue, and yellow, fire red, leaf green. The humans' environmental changes were happening way too fast, and the Earth had become uninhabitable. So the humans had a Pokemon conservation idea. And from what I've picked up from the clues, it sounds like to conserve the Pokemon's lifespans, everybody put them in the PC system. And then use the spaceship to leave Earth. In hopes to one day return to Earth and the Pokemon be preserved in PCs and the trainers be able to reunite with their Pokemon. However, Ditto came out, woke up, didn't know where he was. So where I'm kind of filling in blanks right now, personally, is I think Ditto somehow got released from a PC that maybe broke, found the Pokedex, remembered his trainer, ran into Tangrowth, and now Tangrowth is like, yo, what if we rebuild the habitats for Pokemon and they come back? And then what if, since we made the Pokemon come back, the humans notice and they come back? However, we don't really know if there's any way for the humans to know that we're doing this, because like it hasn't said that they're like monitoring Earth. From what I've gathered so far, what I've learned is that because he remembered his trainer and missed his trainer. I don't know. Maybe it was telling me not to go here because it's a spoiler alert or something. It was like, you need a lot more knowledge before you go here. I don't really know, like... Yeah, he missed his master, Bodum. Yo, dude. Well, I don't know if this is going to be like leaps and bounds ahead of what we've already learned about what's going on or what. Because, like, this is new. What is this? Lost and found. This is Pallet Town. This land belongs to no one but you. You can freely alter the landscape, build houses, and customize it. Please choose a name for the town. I wonder why they spelled palette like that. I don't think they've ever spelled palette like that in any of the Pokemon games. Can somebody check that? Right? They've never spelled it like that in any of the other... I couldn't come up with anything cute. We're just going with Plainville, dude. Plainville. Yeah, that's how they used to spell it, dude.
Koolumpha11 just subscribed for 53 months. Get well soon, buddy.
Yo, thank you so much for the 53-month streak. Oh, wow. I'll help you look. What are you looking for? So many. All right. So, like, I don't understand. So Eevee wants to know about its friends, which literally it named Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. These islands don't have a story to pursue. They're vast and undeveloped. Ah, so this is where Link Play comes in. And people come to your pallet town. Ah. Nismo. So Shannon and Skelly, is what Nismo just said, is that considered mansplaining? Because, like, yeah, I know that's what Pallet Town's based on. I'm just wondering why now, in 2026, they decided to spell it with the extra T and E. They've always spelled it P-A-L-L-E-T. So I was trying to figure out why now they decided to stretch it out with the T and the E. When, like, in the Pokemon lore, it's P-A-L-L-E-T. And we know that this is Kanto because we found Cycling Road, Fuchsia City, Pewter City. So it makes me curious as to why now they decided to change the spelling of it for this game. You see, Trey, Pokemon means pocket monsters. Actually, Tweed, now we're getting somewhere. Why couldn't... I wish Nismo would have been as helpful. Now we're getting somewhere. It took long enough. You know what, Niz? I appreciate that. That's all I can ask, to be honest. Okay. I'm not going to be spending any time here yet. This is like in-game stuff. I wish they would have told me, like, yo, you probably should know way more stuff before you go in here. I wish there would have been some sort of warning. Some sort of message. It would have probably made me feel a little bit better to know. Dude, that's Skelly's new favorite emote, dude. Kelly be doing that shit a lot. I don't know, Nismo, you tell me. You seem to know a lot. Nismo, I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what they mean. I should know more terraforming stuff and how to do certain things. I just couldn't help myself, Nismo. I don't get to I haven't been able to be too much of a sarcastic ass. Boy, I be stealing these posters in here. What about y'all? Oh, wow. Hold on. Yo, these gates got mad material. All right, let's go. But I thought that was on Victory Road, Shannon. Oh, these are just like the gates that are all over Kanto. Like the one that leads out to the dock where Snorlax is. The one that's down. I see what you're saying. I was like, because then when you said that, I was like, just around Sap. Sorry. Brain's not firing full. You know that. My fault. That's really cool. I didn't even think about that. I literally, dude, I'm moving in slow motion. That went right over my head. Oh, yo, is this... I'm going to assume this is probably, what, Vermilion City? I love that it's like, nah, bro, you ain't putting this shit here. We'll make a dirt bridge for now. I'll come fix this later. We'll make a dirt bridge for now. I'll be back, mister. Yeah, I think this might be Vermilion City. Oh, hold on. Hold on. This is how we're about to confirm if this is Vermilion City. Is this the motherfucking... Brother. I think... Hold on. to see something. I think this is literally the SSAN. Grab Mew under the truck. Shouldn't that be like right over here? Oh, fucking Mew. I hear poor Jessie coughing her lungs out. Hold on. Did y'all hear that? What do you mean? Fucking put away.
You were close.
You're my fishing fanatic, little bro. I love finding the fishing fanatics messages. It's such a small touch, but for like the people who grew up playing the Kanto verse Pokemon, like playing the OGs, dude, like that's such a cool. It's such a small touch, but such a cool touch, because like they were also obsessed with fishing. Those were the ones that gave you like the super rod, the good rod, the you know what I mean? They gave you all those fishing poles, and so it's kind of neat to see the letters they kind of left for each other. The old fishing bros. I think that's probably one of the more enjoyable parts of this game for me, is like how much they reference the actual games. Because, you know, this is supposed to be a side game. This isn't by any means a mainline Pokemon game. But Silver Feather. But like, just the amount of references they have for if you have played. Because like, if you haven't played, this game's still going to be I think this game will still be a good time. Especially if you like games in this style. I think you're still going to have a very good time. But like, if you have played, the experience genuinely feels much more rewarding, in my opinion. Just because it's like, oh, I get this reference. Oh, I know what this is from. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, because like immediately, 1000% this is Vermilion City. This is what, the Pokemon fan club? With all the dolls in it? Recruiting new members. Yeah, the Pokemon fan club is seeking new members. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, 100% confirmed. Jesse was running a fever over 100, so I am gonna be wrapping up here in about 25 minutes, and then we're gonna be sick together. I need to make sure that she doesn't need anything. She's taking care of me, and I know that I'm still sick, but it doesn't mean that I can't also take care of her. So, definitely going to be wrapping up at noon. I plan to wrap up at noon anyways, and I'm pretty sure I have a fever again. I'm pretty sure it's time for me to take more Tylenol or ibuprofen. I'm almost certain I have a fever again. Because I keep getting chill bumps, but I just haven't said anything to chat because I'm stubborn. Unmasking the true Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge, gym leader of the Vermilion City Gym, may look intimidating, but you might be surprised by the gentler side he shows when he's with his Pokemon. December special edition of Gym Leader Monthly will focus on Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning Lieutenant. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I want some more hairstyles. Dude, so there's a lot going on here that I'm like not. This is nuts. You need more cowbell. Yeah. This is definitely the sick house right now. Yeah, so see, okay, that's another thing with games like this, Skelly. I'm like, it's okay, don't get turned off of the game. It's simply more to do. You don't have to do it all at once. It's okay. There's a big part of me that's like, bro, what? I get, because when a game like this overwhelms me, I end up being like, I'm good. I end up like, But I do like the game. I do think it's a very cool game. You found this before the mine. Oh, so you guys all came to this gate before the other gate, is what I'm learning. So I went to Pewter City. You guys went to Vermilion City. Because like I found Brock's stuff in the mines, so I know that that's Pewter. Because they did the whole gym leaders close up with Brock. And then we know that like our starting area around it is Fuchsia City. Like Fuchsia City is around that starting area because of the we know that because of one, Cycling Road, but also because of they had Koga's outfit out there. And if I was like saying like, oh, I think I figured out how you can tell, you know, where you're at. I mean, I would definitely say it has to be the gym leader notes. Every time you find a gym leader note, I'm pretty sure that means you're in that town. T-Mar is building a top secret warehouse. Got it covered in sand. It sucked. A bunch of smart looking people were there too. Kind of freaked me out. T-Mar was infamous in Kanto back in the day. Our boss disbanded. Our new boss restarted things and we're back. I really respect our current boss. We're all baddies and villains, but he totally gets us. I really like the ninja. I like the ninja outfit. Yeah. I dig this one too, though. I think it's kind of cool. Little army swag. Lieutenant Surge army swag, you know? Kind of think it's neat. Alright, who... Colors are simply stunning. The very essence of art. Keep going. Art is hunger. Mere goal. I like that this one has colors. Yo, did they forget to translate it? Smearguru. Is that supposed to, is his name Smear Guru? Or is that the Japanese like English phonetic? Smearguru instead of Smeargle? Do you know what I mean though? How like I always call Waffle Smacker Wafaru. Kinda cool. Nice. Yeah. No, okay, that's just his name. He's like a guru to the Smeargles. At first I was like, bro, are we doing this right now? Nobody. Nice. Yeah, that like Charizard is Lizardon. I always like finding water and get rid of the thing blocking it. Alright. Well, this was a good discovery. This was a good discovery to wrap on. Guys, I hope I can maybe, I mean, I'm going to be taking care of Jesse, but I hope I can maybe be feeling somewhat better by tomorrow, so we can get into some more playthroughs of other things. I mean, I'm enjoying this game, don't get me wrong, but it's quite a hard thing to stream currently with it being so popular. Very rough to, but that's what we're going to call it today. I'm hoping that tomorrow I can be feeling even better. If you were watching